Indian matchmaker Seema Taparia has taken Netflix audiences by storm. She's here in Singapore for the Milken Summit, and I'm catching up with Seema to talk about love and what she thinks we can all do to find our own match in life. Seema, welcome to Singapore. How are we treating you?
Welcome. I love Singapore. The people are so it's full of warmth and they're loving me, and even I'm loving them. I saw in the
I
Milken Institute how everybody they were a very huge fan of me. Everybody, wherever I go, yesterday in some bazaar, in some social gatherings, in Milken talk, everybody is loving me, and I'm God is great that I wanted love and respect, and people are loving me throughout the world.
Yes, and I saw your husband there taking a little video of us, Anup, the fountain of love, I have to say. He's been so instrumental in this interview. Thank you, Anup, for this. And we'll talk about him in just a while. But first, Seema, you say all you wanted was love and respect. So did this success take you by surprise? Were you not aiming in life to be the best matchmaker in India? What was your goals for yourself?
Frankly, Michelle, I never dreamt that I never dreamt anything from the show. I never thought. I thought it's okay. We are doing the show. It's normal, but the show will rock the world. In 180 countries, it has become global. Seema Taparia everywhere. So I never
Yeah.
thought. The show was amazing. People have loved it, and just I have shown my Indian values and my Indian culture and traditions. What I was knowing that I have shown the Indian culture that has come from thousands of years that I have been shown to the world, and people have loved it. And non-Indians also are watching the show, and they're saying, "Oh, this is the Indian culture. This is the way of arranged marriages." Because in India, still 60% people are doing arranged marriages. So this
Wow.
culture is going on from thousands of years. And
Fantastic.
now after seeing the show, now many youngsters they're changing their mind because they are knowing the reality, and they're knowing, oh, we can do arranged marriage this way because it's nothing hard. And you get the choice, your criteria, whatever is your criteria, you get in that. So now again people are switching to arranged marriage because they're changing. I'm changing the minds of the people, the thinking process of the people. And
So
just
your
I've
own
shown my
marriage,
Indian values there.
your own marriage was arranged, Seema. You mentioned on the panel 39 years. So
Yeah.
when your parents, brought up this idea of an arranged marriage, how did you receive it?
I was 19 and a half. My husband Anup was 21. And during that time, there was love marriage did not exist. It was very, very, very rare in India. And marriages are always in India between two families. That is very important. My family was a affiliational family in Karnataka. I am born in Karnataka in Gulbarga, and a very big industrialist family. And my in-laws, Taparias, they are also well known throughout the India. So at that time, they had we see only family values at that time. Now also in India, we see family values. How is the upbringing? What is the family values and all? So the marriage was between two families. So that time it was that way. And I was 19 and a half. So we always believed in our parents that whatever they see, it will be good.
How many times did you
So
meet Anup before you got married?
it was just half an hour. That's all.
Half an hour. And
Yes,
that's led
yes,
to 39 years. So who do you
yes.
think has got the better side of the deal, you or Anup?
Both, it's both, because marriage is a little adjustment, a little compromise, understanding each other, and being loyal to each other, and little flexibility, and
Yeah.
appreciating each other's strength. So
Yeah.
this I have to tell all the youngsters and everybody in the world. If little things, if you follow this, understanding, appreciating strength, and little compromises there everywhere. So what? If you're understanding and compromising and also, it's nothing bad. We do elsewhere, so why can't we do in our marriage life? So the
Okay, let
things
me
will go
ask you about
smoothly.
marriage. When you were here in Singapore speaking on that panel, I saw a whole group of people rushing up to you at the end of the panel because, some of them wanted to give you their CVs. They're hoping that you'll match them up. Others just want to say hello to you. They just want to meet you and ask you questions about life. So let me ask you a question that I've heard often. People wonder, Seema, what do you think is most important for a successful match? Is it matching expectations in love or money?
You see, first love is important. And for love, money also is important. I will tell both, but first love is important. If love is there, the couple will adjust themselves, because love is
Hmm.
the most important thing. And if there is no love, only money is there, the marriage will not last. But the love between two people is important in this.
And that can come after marriage. You can grow to
Yeah.
love someone after the match.
Yeah, in arranged marriage, love can blossom anytime. First, when the
Oh,
marriage is there, then when you stay, it can blossom anytime.
love
But
that.
if you have a love marriage also, you have to adjust. You have to be
Mm-hmm.
flexible.
Mm-hmm.
Those qualities are there in love marriage if you are doing a love marriage. If
Yeah.
these qualities are not there, then how will the marriage last? Patience is very important nowadays. People are not having patience. That is very important. The
Yeah, we
key
see
of
you on
success
the
is have patience
we see you
and
on the
understand
show
each other.
very often giving advice to the young people that you match up, and you
Yeah.
say you're not going to get 100%, you're going to get maybe 70%. Is it 60, 70%, somewhere there, right? Do
Yeah.
you think it's harder for this generation to find love, Seema? Is it getting harder? Over the years you've been a matchmaker, right? Does this generation find it harder to connect?
You're right, because they are not following certain rules, because they are having high expectations. So they will find harder. They want everything, so it is not possible because everything nobody has got.
Yep.
So you when you get in your checklist 60 70%, by staying together, both the couple has to make it 100%. That is the thing. And from first, if you dream for 100%, you will never get that. So for
So
the
it's
youngsters, I
mhm,
say
yep.
that you balance your individual life and also you balance your professional life. Then the things go smoothly.
That is very interesting.
Yeah.
When you say balance your professional life, do you find that a lot of youngsters think, the younger generation thinks, I'm going to put off looking for my mate because I need to focus on my work now? What do you say to them who are very, very focused on work and they find they have no time and suddenly they're 35, 38, 40?
You see, then they will have a problem, Michelle, if this is the thing. Now I balance my family life, I balance my professional life, I balance my social life. Then the things will go. And this is for you also, and this is for everybody in the world who are listening this.
You need
If you are
balance in
only
life.
focused on professional and you don't balance anything, then you will create a problem in your life. So you have to balance little bit everything.
We were talking about balance, and I wonder when you match couples, we see you sometimes talk to an astrologer, talk to a face reader. So, whose opinions do you balance so that you can give a recommendation?
I believe a lot on astrology, on face reading and tarot card reading. And mostly they are not God, but 80 90% they have a correct prediction. So according to that also a balance. If my client says no, if they believe in astrology, then I show their horoscope to them. If they believe in
Right.
face reading, I show them. So it depends on client to client, but I believe a lot in that. So it helps me in matching.
How
But
did
they
you
are
get
not
this
God, so
job?
it's all destiny. So they are 90%, they are not 100%.
Speaking of destiny, you must have the best job in the world. And of course, now you're a huge TV star as well and big celebrity. How did you start matchmaking? How did you get involved in this field?
Very good question, Michelle. Since childhood, I had a unique ability to talk to people, to understand their criteria, scan them and to remember their matches. And I'm a social person. So I had all these qualities. So in 2005, I thought in India, I have to help my community to find a match for them. So it's a very good job, noble cause, and I'm helping the society and the community. So I thought, why not I start this thing? So in 2005, I started this and I get divine blessings from the people who get matched. And I feel sense of satisfaction that I'm doing a good job matching two souls together. I get lot of blessings, a lot of divine blessings.
Yeah.
So when I had this in 25 years before, I matched my sister who is happily in Boston. Then I got full confidence. Then I can match this and help the world, help my Indian society, everybody to be happy. So I started in
Wow.
2005.
Wow. With
And in
your sister.
2000, yeah, I matched
Go
my
ahead.
sister, Preeti, who is in Boston. She's happily married.
And then what happened? How did it grow? How did it take off?
Then
Just
I thought of,
naturally.
yeah, naturally. Then I thought I should do this for the society. And I made my profession this. And the
Wow.
whole world started pouring me, and I give because it's my goodwill. I structure my matchmaking program such a way. Professionally I structure, I go personally, I see the house, I see meet the people, I ask the criteria, then I match. So my way is little different. It gives personal touch to the people.
Speaking of personal, I'm going to get personal now because a mother has asked me to ask this question. She's a big fan of yours, and she's got a young daughter, and she wants to know, Shima, how can young women best find their mates? What is the one thing that they can do to help themselves?
Like, for what? For themselves you're telling, or through me? I didn't understand the question.
What do you
It's
think a
through me.
young woman can do to best find her mate? Maybe even if it's through you, right? How can she present herself? How can
Like, they have
she?
to
What's the mindset?
first first decide their criterias, what they want. They want a good family, a good boy, a earning boy. What is in their checklist, they have to find out that first.
Okay.
Then as the checklist is over, 60%, if it's over, she will not get 100%. So you see, education is important, or family background is important, or looks are important, or it is on the girl to find out what best she wants in 60%. And then she can proceed for that.
So the girl needs to know what is important to her.
Yeah, what is important. In India, I suggest everybody that family background you should see, that is very important. But in many places, they see the mind setting, wavelength, and all those things. Even that is important. But you will never get same. Two people are never same. You will never get that, because they are little east and west, little differences there. Just by staying together, you have to adjust. That's all. Because two persons cannot be same. If you are two
Right.
siblings, you are not same.
Yeah.
God has made difference between two. So God has made difference between the partners, life partners. So by staying together, you have to little adjust, little you have to be flexible, you have to understand each other. That's the beauty.
We love watching you enter different communities like the US, and you're meeting all these different families as well. And you're so at ease and you're so comfortable. Now, where else is the Netflix show going? And are you excited about these new countries that you're going to? Do you anticipate there could be some challenges?
Yeah. Season 3, we have shot in London. So you will see London also in that. And then further, we'll see, we can come to Singapore. We are going to Dubai, Toronto. We'll do all these things in season 4. But still, Netflix will decide. It's not on me, actually.
So you go anywhere. You're fine with going anywhere.
Yeah, where my clients are there, then I give Netflix, and even they scan and all, and then that everything Netflix will decide.
That's absolutely fantastic. What is the fastest match that you've ever done?
The fastest match was in one day. Just they met and everything was okay. The families were okay, and next day they told yes. That's the
Wow.
fastest match. Yeah,
That is absolutely
because it happens
fascinating.
this way. It's no need to go for 1 hour just dating and talking and all. You will never understand that if you go for 1 year also. And if you want to understand, you can understand in 2 hours also. Because when you stay together, then you understand the people. Go on dating and all for 1 year, 2 years, nothing is going to happen. When you stay together, then you understand. And when you understand, you have to adjust little. Because it's not everything like it's set on the menu, everything in the plate that you are getting already everything served. It's not like this.
Yeah,
You have to little understand, you have to little adjust, little be flexible. When you are at your work flexible, why can't you be in your married life? Just
good point.
example I'm giving. When we adjust
Uh,
everywhere, why not here? And egoism is the biggest problem. And patience, have patience. That I have to tell all the people, youth and all the, middle age, that egoism and patience is very important.
you're such a huge star to the English speaking world. I wonder, has Bollywood come knocking on your door to ask you for any collaborations? Is there any possibility there?
I've done many collaborations with celebrities in Bollywood. And recently, a Bollywood housewives have come a show on Netflix. I'm there on episode 7. I'm giving
Oh,
advice to the lady who is divorced. Given advice. So you must see that 7th episode, and people have loved me in that. Because in that they say that only Seema's advice is strong and it is affected like. So you must see that. It's nice. And many Bollywood celebrities, I did the brands with them, endorsed and all.
I
So
can
life has
imagine.
changed and people have loved me, and I'm very happy. Today also I was in the lobby and all Singapore people, they're coming and they're saying me, oh, we have seen your show, we loved you. So I'm very happy that I've got a love from everybody.
That's fantastic to hear. One last question. Everybody wants a meaningful life, and it looks like you've created a job that has led to a meaningful life as well. So, what do you say to people out there who want to do the same for themselves, but they're struggling? What is your money philosophy? Have you ever thought, I need to build a career so that I can have a lot to depend on myself? What is your money philosophy?
See, money is important because without money we cannot do anything. So money is important, and relationship also is important, love also is important. They go all side by side, they go together. So I can say that without money, if the love is there, but to develop, to do something, money also is very important.
So
So
again, it's about balance, huh?
yeah, it's a balance. You're right.
Have you been raising your fees since the Netflix show, or have the fees
I
pretty
think
much stayed the same?
this is not a question to ask on the interview, and this is not the answer to be told. If
Well, I
people
mean,
want
we
my
want to know whether
services,
you're
if people
more.
want my services, they will surely come, because my goodwill is that people believe on me, because I think like a family member and work for that. So if they are willing, they will surely come to Seema Taparia.
I think so. Well, Seema, a lot of people in Singapore have been wanting to give you their CVs. Have you have you met any potential new clients yet at all? I'm just curious. Have
I'm
people
just
said to
one
you,
day, because I don't have time. Tomorrow I'm going. So today I'm doing few meetings.
"Oh,
So they can just email me, and my email ID is there in the Insta and all, and they can send their CVs.
people can email to you from anywhere around the world to get in
Yeah,
touch?" Then,
yeah, yeah. They're free.
okay,
They're free to email. My email is there.
fantastic.
People from US, London, Australia, and from Africa and everywhere, they're emailing me, so they can email their CVs.
Oh, our listeners are going to love hearing that. All right, I'll let you have the last word. What would you like to say to your Singapore fans, Seema?
I had a very great experience in Singapore. I saw the love and warmth. I had gone yesterday to some exhibition here. People just they were mobbing me. They want a picture because they love the show. They love Seema Taparia. How is she in the show? They say you are humble. You are so much, honest in the show. We love you in the show. And they said you have changed the minds of the world by giving your traditional values. So people have loved, and I had a very good experience in Singapore, getting love from everybody.
I'm
Singapore,
very
I
glad
love
to
you.
hear that. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm very glad to hear that, Seema, and thank you so much for this conversation.
Thank you. Thank you, Michelle.
Money FM 89.3.